Hey everyone. I don't know about all of you, but there's just something about getting out in my garden and planting new seeds for spring that just feels so full of hope and gets me excited for the newness and renewing of the garden. And I am going to get started on that today and share some of that with you. But first, let's take a look at 7 good reasons to have a garden in your backyard. First up, there's the ability to reduce your ongoing produce costs at the grocery store. I know there's an initial outlay for dirt and pots, fertilizer, seeds, but once you get past that, you really can save some serious money over time. Here's a look at 9 basic produce items that most of us buy on the regular. And organic vegetables, need I say more? I don't know about you guys, but I never trust that they're really organic when I'm paying double at the store. I want to believe, though, growing food in your backyard avoids waste because you only pick what you need and it's still growing. Go back out there, right? I had to throw half that giant bag of kale out that I got on clearance at Sprouts. You can't beat the convenience of having vegetables in the backyard when you need them. And you sure can't beat the freshness level of backyard veggies. And with all the craziness going on in the world right now, including in our governments, self-sufficiency is the name of the game, right? And better mood and better health, boy, you can't put a price on that hardly, can you? Fresh air, fresh food. I know it's kind of a one-off from what I typically do on this channel, but I'm all about better living on a budget, and obviously having a good garden going is going to save us all a ton of money on that produce bill, which I don't know about you guys, but that is the biggest chunk of my monthly grocery bill. Let me show you what I've got going, and please comment down below if you're going to be growing a garden this year. First up, I have to do a little minor weeding on all of these tubs out on the patio. I weeded them all a couple of weeks ago, but gosh, they come back quick, don't they? So I'm using my little garden rake, and I find this so effective when you're not trying to miss plants. Just scrape these things out of here, shake off the dirt, and get them gone, right? So I've gotten rid of all the little pesky weeds, and now I've got my game plan going here. I've mixed up some blood meal and some bone meal in a larger pot. I've got my seeds ready, my garden soil, and the idea is I'm going to mix a little fertilizer in the older dirt and put the fresh garden soil on top and give that a good mix around to renew the soil for fresh planting. They say digging in the dirt is good for our health because it has natural probiotics in it, and of course the smell of dirt certainly makes me feel like I'm taking part in nature, so I'm all about it. So this will be my lettuce tower. I've got it all ready to go. I've just got to get the seeds in there and give it a watering in. Now my green onions are getting a major haircut. Apparently I haven't used any green onions lately. These things have gotten out of control, but they're so handy to have in the backyard. I'm going to chop these up and throw them in the freezer after I take out the riffraff. And I had started some pepper plants from seeds months ago, and they've just kind of straggled along and not really grown. So I've decided instead of planting pepper seeds, I'm going to transplant these peppers into the larger tubs, and hopefully they'll get going with the new fertilizer, etc. These pepper plants, I think I'm going to leave these in here for now because they're starting to grow little peppers, and I don't want to disturb the roots. If they start to fizzle out, then yeah, I'll replant them. I've only got 3 bags of potting soil, so I hope I can get all of this done today. But I tell you, having the right tools really handy make gardening in the backyard so much more easy. I've got this tub full of gear. I really need to give this tub a cleaning out. It's kind of been junked up over the years, but I keep my birdseed in there, my tools. So I'm going to get with it and get this gardening done. I'm trying to get her all done in one day. I'm going to transplant these pepper plants really quick. And hopefully they'll do well because, oh, I love fresh peppers. And goodness knows they are so expensive. I must spend at least $10 a month on peppers, I swear. So I'll be really happy if these take off well for me. And if they don't, I will probably end up planting some fresh seeds in April. Now I'm going to give these potatoes a planting. If you saw one of my Bits and Bites bins videos, you saw those scraggly potatoes. I had to plant those. This orchid was a gift, and it keeps coming back every year. So pretty. Just wanted to show you real quick. I have quite a few herbs out here. I need to get those basils cleaned up. I used some of the sage in my pumpkin stew the other day. So here's all my packets of seeds. It always feels so fun to get these out, kind of like a kid with their new school supplies. So I've got my herbs on the left, what I consider my big vegetables in the middle, and then the lettuce seeds over there on the right. And my strategy here is to finally break out these Dollar Tree tower tubs that I bought last spring, stuck in a back area. And these herbs are what is going to go in that little tower because it's not all that heavy duty, needless to say, for $1.25. And I'm going to give that a go and then put it over there by the kitchen window. I've got, the basics: cilantro, parsley, sage, basil, the kitchen basics. And some dill. Hopefully I can grow that. I haven't had any luck with dill. And then all of these larger vegetables will be going in the big tubs out there. Hopefully I'll have luck with these. We'll see. All you can do is try, right? And the Dollar Tree seeds are 4 packets for $1. So, not that big of a waste if they don't sprout, but I'm going to try my best. And then here are the various lettuces, spinach, kale that are going to go out in that larger tower. And I've decided I'm just going to use a Sharpie and write on popsicle sticks, but I'm covering them with some clear nail polish in the hopes they hold up for a while. Now I've got my Dollar Tree tower parts out here. I've got to drill some holes. But this plastic is so flimsy, you guys, it just couldn't even hold up to the drill. So I gave up, got out my screwdriver, and that definitely went better. And I finally figured after cracking the middle of them, just don't even bother popping the middle, just pop the outer holes, and I think that'll be plenty. So I'm going to position these, and I'm putting the seeds in the dirt of each container as I build it up, rather than waiting till it's completely built and then seeding it all at once. I find that just is a lot handier. And of course I'm putting my popsicle sticks in as I go. I'm hoping I can get through the other 3 tower parts. I used some of the dirt out of this broken tower piece from the larger one that took a beating during a hurricane a couple years ago. So it's looking like I'm going to get all of this planted out today. Yay! So happy. I even had enough dirt left to do a couple small pots. So that was really a big surprise. Thanks for hanging out with me and checking out my garden plants. And I really appreciate you all taking the time to stop in. I'll see you all on the next one.